her bright eyes too.
What is Shuka Nadi and how it is used?
Shuka Nadi is a tradition which is 5,000 years old. It has got many dimensions. First, let me tell you what is the physical dimension, how you can see that today. You see, we have a palm leaf library, and this is called Shuka Nadi. These books are made on palm leaves, and the information is engraved on this. There is a very interesting aspect. Most of the palm leaf, most of the manuscripts in India, in the last 100 years or before that, they were on palm leaves. Actually, the palm leaf is the most natural form of writing in the ancient India, before the paper came to India and paper industry came into India. Now, you see, when you see this page, you see these are made out of palm leaves. There's a very interesting story behind how these manuscripts were written. A green, fresh palm leaf was taken. It was engraved with a golden, silver or copper stylus, a sharp instrument like a pen, but made of metal, either gold, silver or copper. They were engraved on these green, fresh palm leaves. The sap of the tree and the metal, they created an organometallic compound which forms the ink on these manuscripts. And that is why these manuscripts have got a very long life, and they're believed to be more than 400 to 800 years old. And these books are greatly respected in India. The very sight of these books, because they represent the love of the masters for humanity, they are greatly respected as the lingas. They are called the moving lingas, or the moving seats of divinity. And the very vision of them, the information in them is very positive. It's a great message for the humanity. That is what is Shuka Nadi from the physical aspect of it, what we can see today. There's also other dimensions like the mystical aspect of Shuka Nadi, the intellectual aspect of Shuka Nadi, the spiritual impact of Shuka Nadi, and what is it is important to an individual, and how it is important for the world, how it is important for different societies, different countries. Like that, Shuka Nadi has got many dimensions. It is a very vast subject, but the physical aspect remains. It is a palm leaf library which is located in Shuka Foundation, Bangalore, and people can experience this knowledge through a personal reading or knowing about their country, the world, through this knowledge, about the earth changes, about the great spiritual revolution that is going to come about. Like that, different aspects of knowledge is contained in the wisdom of Shuka Nadi. We have the concept of a seed. You see, we see a very huge tree. It comes out of a small seed. Like that, all the details of the growth of the tree in time and space are recorded in the seed. Today we have a very modern example, like the blue chain, or like the chip, electronic chip. You know, in that lot of information is stored. Because of that scientific discovery or the scientific innovativeness, we could come up to an electronic chip which can contain a lot of knowledge. The ancient masters call this the cosmic seed of omniscience, or a cosmic blueprint of omniscience, where a lot of knowledge is structured and stored. You can go back to the system and understand yourself and the dimensions of time, influences in our life through this cosmic seed of omniscience. We also call it the cosmic blueprint of omniscience, or it can be even termed as a chip, in an electronic chip. It can be a physical chip on which all this knowledge is stored for the benefit of the humanity. That is what Shuka Nadi is there. Now, Shuka Nadi is based on one single principle, that the thought and time are related. thought and time are relative. So what happens is when some person comes to me, I understand the time, so I understand his thoughts. There is also a reverse process that is possible. If I understand the thoughts, I can go back to time. So I can go back to the future times, I can go back to the past time, the past, into the past, into the future, when we understand the thoughts. Like that, Shuka Nadi speaks about, it takes, a particular person comes to me at a particular point of time. That is indicative of his thoughts, his lifestyles, his previous lifestyles in the previous incarnations. All this knowledge is recorded in time. The continuity of time itself is karma. What we call the science of karma, or the principle of karma theory, is based on the continuity of time. Our thought has resulted in action, and there is, our thoughts have resulted in actions, and all actions have a particular result. In the nature, there is a beautiful record of all our thoughts, of all our actions, and all our results we receive, all the outcome of the actions, like action and reaction. And such an understanding is located in Shuka Nadi. By going into the time at which a person comes to me, I will be able to locate his information, which is very specific, very personal, and it applies to him very accurately.